we charge 15 naira per thousand on withdrawal. You know, it's student environment, and the real traffic is 500, 1,000, 2,000. 500, 1,000, 2,000. So we managed to charge them as low as 550 naira per thousand then. And you know what? A stand can record like 1,000 traffic.
That is 1,000 transaction per day.
That 1,000 transaction per day.
That's a lot of money.
So you can just imagine if they are withdrawing 1,000 on the average for 1,000, that's about 1 million. That means the stand is making an average of 50,000. And I was having like 8 to 9 stands, because the stand was strategically located to serve both student and indigent, lecturer and teaching and non-teaching staff. It was meant to solve their financial exclusion problem. And consistently, you know, the money was rolling in, plus that of Oshobo, who is just an already established business, plus the one in offer. In fact, at the point in offer, when we arrived over, because after Oye, we started expanding to SRK, Federal University of Federal University of Federal Polytechnic, Ileluji, Federal College, Osun College of Technology, SRK, and so many other communities, apart from the Oshobo community, where we concentrated on all the financially excluded environment. And you know what? I was able to build an hostel of 20 single room self-con on an acre of land in Federal University of Oyekiti environ, putting all facility within the space of 8 weeks.
So the hostel is still there for those that want to rent hostel. So what's the name of the hostel?
Molados Hostel as well.
So for those of you in Oyekiti, Molados Hostel, they have the best facility. I know you give me one room there.
So 2018 is the year of turnaround. A particular staff actually dwell with away with 425,500. The loan money I took from bank, facility I took from bank, and you use the entire money to play Bet Niger. That was the most bitter experience.
So how do you actually get to recover the money, or were you not able to recover it?
But like I said, it's my first bitter experience. The boy was arrested, was taken to court, was remanded in prison yard for over 2 months. But this boy's story is so sympathetic that while he was stealing my money and was using it to play Bet Niger, the mother was on sick bed. So the pleading was just too alarming. At a point in time, I forgot and accepted in good faith. So subsequently, I gave a warning. Any staff who dwell away with money, we pay the money and still goes to prison. And that's how we're able to curb such thing. And his incident also give us better experience on how to manage our cash flow and our reporting.
Wow, that's amazing. For my audience, I would also like to know what your worst experience is in running your own business, whether you're doing POS business or you're doing other business. All right, sir, I would like to know what's your current challenges now in running the business? What are the current challenges you face in running the business?
You know, challenges in the POS business is enormous. Number one is beefing. Two, insecurity. You know, Nigeria is not secure. The number three thing is the fraud rates in Nigeria is extremely high. So, and every prospective digital financial inclusion service agent or digital financial service agent is bound to face is the blow from the fraudsters. We have it day in, day out. I began a Punch interview not too long from now. And these are also part of the bone of contention. So, fraud and, beefing. You know, when I started early, like I told you, people were seeing me as a messiah in Oshobo. And they were like, please, we love this thing you're doing. It's a very good thing. Can you bring one to our area? Now, I'll tell them, look, I've actually been trying to get a location in your area I couldn't get. I said, no, 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 what location? Don't worry. We are landlord association. We are giving you this place for free. And they'll give me for free. Our places I've gotten for free for a very long time, and I'm still not paying up to date. Because they were seeing it as a selfless service then. But in recent time, why I said beefing is part of the challenges is that in recent time, we've seen landlord who give us quick notice to remove our kiosks that his own son or daughter also want to start a POS business. We've seen landlord which the landlady will tell us to quit their premise because they also want to do POS business. And then they were begging me to bring that POS location to their area. And that's why you see that my location is strategically located in communities. And we have customers as old as 7, 8 years. Up to date, they still have no other place to get their financial solution other than Mulados Global Investment Limited. And, you know, we actually did not spend all the money. We invest and we invest and we invest and invest. And today now, our hostel has both the first one and the first two. The first one has 20 single room self-con with 3 bedroom apartment for the staff, apart from the 20 room single room self-con. The second phase also have about 30 single room self-con, and we have our stadia where people actually do a lot of relaxation. We have our lobby, and we have our sports center, gym center. Everything is embedded in the hostel. And
Wow. Yeah, it's like you are describing a resort center, not an hostel.
of course, we make it in such a way that you know when students are actually reading and they actually want to relax, they actually don't need to go a far place to relax. The hostel should be able to be a comfort zone for them, and that is what we actually put in place in that location.
Okay, that will bring me to the next question. So, what's the current situation of the business now? We all know that competition here and there, people putting POS. So, what's the current situation of the business?
uh like a product of economics, like I told you, there is what we call normal curve in economics. It shouldn't be new to us. Normal curve, we start from point zero, get to a certain point where it steadily incline, and it will get to an optimal point, which is the elasticity point before it will start retarding. We are at point of retardation at the moment when it comes to profitability in financial inclusion in Nigeria. And that is why some of us have started diversifying long time ago. Simply because it's not business as usual anymore. A lot of mobile money are tripping in, and they're not doing it for the genuine interest some of us as when we started. Some of them are doing it for parochial interest. Some of them are doing it to put others down. And business have to move on. The business is not as usual anymore. Well, we usually charge 15 naira per thousand. We now charge 15 naira. And bank charges, the cost of paper, cost of paying staff, and many other things. The business is not as usual anymore. And in Oshogbo, every single pole, electric pole to the other, you can find like 10 mobile money agents and even merchants and the rest. But that will not stop us from driving our dream. Our dream is for Nigerians to be financially included, and we'll get there one day.
Wow, that's such an amazing experience. I also like to know, for people that are watching, so what advice do you have for someone that's doing business or want to start his own business? What advice do you have for them?
If you actually want to start your business, you have to be resolute. You have to be determined. You have to make sure that no amount of pulling down is stopping you. You must move on. That's my candid advice for you. You have to move on. Because life is full of challenges. And the only option you have is that you die or you face the challenges. Failure is part of success story. So I encourage everyone who actually want to start to actually be resilient and committed to their dreams and drive their dreams so that you can get there one day.
Wow, thank you very much for sharing this with me. I told you guys that this is going to be an amazing experience, and I know you've learned a lot of things from your story.